Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is scheduled for one fall with a 90-minute time limit. This is the Raw Impact Unleashed. Please welcome to the sanctuary at this time at a combined weight of 420 pounds. They're your co-hosts for the evening, hailing from Northern California and known worldwide, it's K-Double, Black Lightning, your boy Cole, and White Thunder. They are the perfect storm. Get ready to unleash the Raw Impact.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all around the world, it's your boy Cole and K-Double. Get ready to have some trouble. This is your explicit warning. There may be vulgar violence and language and brief nudity. We don't know, but just in case, we're covering our asses. Alrighty then, enjoy the show.
Hey yo, 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 hey yo. Cole.
What up, 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 what?
Hey man, you forgot to say double K. Hey, okay, double. Hey, Cole, though, after watching this week's Monday Night Raw, I do have one thing to say though.
What's that?
I am the captain now.
You the captain now. All right, Roman Reigns.
I'm sorry, man. Like,
it's your empire. We just part of it.
Like, it was hilarious to me because that was the first thing that popped into my head. As soon as the line "I am the authority" came out my mouth, Roman Reigns turned into a small refugee pirate. Looking at Stephanie McMahon, I am the captain now. Look me in the eye. I am the captain now.
Stephanie, I am the captain.
Oh, that was a great bit. Like the past couple of weeks, Roman Reigns return. Go ahead.
You are the captain. You are the captain now. You're correct.
Hey, actually, by profession, I am. I am a guest experience captain over there at that B-Dubs Buffalo Wild Wings. So, yeah, I am a captain. I've been a captain for 30 years now.
I eat Captain Crunch.
Oh, man. but that segment aside, Roman Reigns, despite his lack of backing from the crowd, I want to say that he's actually, I like the new attitude, so to speak. Like his beatdowns of Triple H over the past couple of weeks are not necessarily getting him over, but they're definitely winning my favor. I think it's about a time, and we've seen this with multiple wrestlers in the past, it's about that time when WWE needs to let Roman Reigns turn on the crowd. I know that they want him to be a babyface. I know that they want him to be a good guy, but I honestly think he would be better off if not necessarily he stopped being a good guy and stopped doing the right thing for other wrestlers, like when they're getting jumped, coming out and helping them, etc., but just not really caring about what the crowd thinks, not really doing it for the reaction. You know, at the end of matches, instead of playing to the crowd, Roman just kind of walks to the back. You know, and I think they need to start doing a little bit more of that with him, and I think the character at that point will begin to get over.
Well, I mean, he started to get over anyway. I mean, the crowd pops when he's out there and all that. But I mean, it kind of feels fake to me for some reason. I don't know what it is about him. Like I can potentially see him, but sometimes he has these moments where it's like, all right, yeah, he can be the man, and then this moment's like, nah, he can't be the man. It's like sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not so good. And since we've been gone for a couple of weeks, and we're finally back, John Morrison said in an interview he would love to wrestle Roman Reigns. Johnny Mundo, Johnny Nitro, John Morrison, all the same dude. Said he would like to wrestle Roman Reigns maybe in like 10 years when he learns how to work.
Damn. Well.
Yeah, and then now Rikishi fired back and said Roman Reigns is two-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Maybe he visited WrestleMania. What did you do in the company? And kind of like just called him out on it.
Yeah.
And then hashtag on Dynasty and all that. Honestly, in my opinion on the two, Johnny Mundo, Johnny Nitro, fucking John Morrison, John Hennigan, whatever you want to call him, he's a better wrestler than Roman Reigns.
Oh, yeah, by a long shot.
And started out, in Tough Enough or whatever, and progressed immensely. Should have been WWE World Heavyweight Champion at some point. He should have went on the Miz's road and done that, but shit happened. So I mean, he from start to finish is a better wrestler than Roman. Better on the mic too. Roman, I do like the character he's got now, to where he's just like, I'm coming out there, I'm gonna whoop some ass, I'm gonna get in your face and tell you I'm gonna whoop your ass before I go out and whoop your ass, and then he just goes crazy.
He's the big angry Samoan dude.
Yeah. Like tonight on SmackDown, him and Bubba Ray, whenever he got disqualified or counted out or whatever, beating the hell out of Bubba Ray into the table like Triple H did him. So I mean, yeah, I like the aggression coming out of him. He's a bigger guy than most. So and yeah, he needs to have that crazy Samoan, that wild Samoan aggression.
What's up with the WWE and the Wild Samoans recently? You got the Usos putting niggas through tables and going crazy. You got Roman Reigns going crazy. We got Wild Samoans running all over WWE.
Yeah, and even tonight on SmackDown, they put the Ascension through tables.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's a good thing. I'm digging the tag team division right now. Loving the Usos like always.
As always.
I think they're gonna get over on the Dudleys at Mania.
I hope they do.
Yeah, man, Mania is wrapping up to be a pretty decent show. I can't say it's gonna be the best show, but it's gonna be a pretty decent show.
I can definitely say that. Like, I'm the more I think about the card, like the Ambrose Lesnar match is about to be off the hook. I have this weird feeling that the Wyatt family is going to somehow be involved, regardless of whether or not they have their own match, just because it's a street fight. But and they still have beef with Lesnar, as proved with the ending to SmackDown tonight. But when you look at it, that match is going to be amazing. Triple H, and here's the thing about it: if there's anybody that can hide Roman Reigns' flaws and make the match come out amazing, potential 5 stars, Triple H. So
yeah, I mean, Triple H is a general, so I mean, he's got the ability to make Roman look amazing. And I think Roman Reigns has got enough skill. Triple H can carry him perfectly. I don't know who's going to win it, though, because it's kind of like debating on the Shane Undertaker match.
Yeah.
Because I believe that will be right before the Triple H match. Or if it's lined up where the Undertaker and Shane are the main event, and Triple H and Roman's before that, I'm going to say Roman wins if it's lined up that way.
Yeah.
But if the Hell in a Cell is before Roman's match, then I'm undecided.
See, I
because
personally go ahead.
Because I think if the match is before the Undertaker match, then they'll be like, and Roman Reigns wins the belt, they'll be like to Undertaker, you have to win now.
Yeah.
You have to win. Can't lose everything in one night. It's all on you. And remember, if you lose, you're done. Because, he is with the bitch now. So
yeah, like that one, okay, that speech, I can't say it got me in a bad way. It hit me right in the feels, but it was like a wow, really? Did Vince just come out and say that? Oh, and I also liked what was that last week when he was in the ring with Shane and Vince, and Vince called him out, or was that week before last when Vince called him out and Vince was like, you really shouldn't put your hands on me. I wouldn't do that anymore. It was oh Vince, you kill me. We all know Taker would put you through the bottom of the ring. We all know that. Like, yeah.
Yeah, they could have also been a shot at Titus O'Neil too.
Yeah, very true.
They'll be like, oh, you put your hands on me, shit happens. But yeah, and then Shane comes out and fucking, you ain't nothing but Vince's bitch. And then they get into it, Vince goes in there and the Undertaker, and, Shane gets crushed. So with that said, is the Undertaker gonna lose? Dun dun dun.
Okay. I think that they have to find a way, and I said this in my article, why I love the Shane Undertaker match so damn much, to be found on Raw Impact Unleashed blog.blogspot.com. But I did say in the article that I just get this weird feeling that they're going to try to find a way to still have the Undertaker come out strong, because Vince isn't getting rid of the Undertaker. Like, he can say all he wants. If you lose this match, you're fired. He can say that all he wants. He's not getting rid of the Undertaker. Undertaker makes too much money for him. This is just a vacation for the Undertaker. But anyway, but I do see him losing, but I think it's going to be either through some Vince McMahon buffoonery, trying to guarantee that he wins, or Taker's going to turn on Vince in the match and walk out, leaving Shane in the middle of the ring with Vince McMahon. We may see an ending like that, because I don't put it past Vince to be out there and trying to make sure that Shane doesn't, end up with controlling interest in Raw. So I could see somehow a Vince McMahon faux pas causing Undertaker to turn on Vince and basically walk out the match, handing Shane the victory, or something along those lines.
Yeah, I'm undecided on this match because there was a payroll that came out on WWE that said Shane McMahon's only paid up through Mania.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe that got leaked just to be like, oh, hey, Shane's not gonna be here afterwards. But it's a trick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because maybe it was just that quarter, and Mania falls on that quarter. For this quarter. So I don't know. If Shane's gonna still be around after Mania or not. That's my only deciding factor on calling it. And it could very well be Undertaker's last Mania. He is up there in age.
Yeah, true. 51, huh? Didn't Taker just recently turn 51? Or are you talking about Shane? Because I know Shane's well into his 50s, got to be, because he was in his mid 20s, 30s during the Attitude Era.
I don't know how old either of them are, man. I ain't that statistical dude.
Well,
I ain't got them type of.
Well, no, I just always go by how old were they when I saw them in their prime, as composed to what time, how long ago was that, and then I just kind of do some math there. But yeah, I figure Shane's got to be pushing 50, if not already there. And well, we know because it's been all over the internet for the past couple of weeks that Taker just recently turned 51. According to the 80 billion posts I've seen over the past 3 days or so, the everybody wishing Undertaker a happy 51st. So,
Shane's 46.
46, yeah, okay. Wow.
I guess.
Well, I say wow because if you look at Shane McMahon, look at all that gray hair. I'm like,
yeah,
wow.
man, but that's running that business and all them businesses and stuff. That Asia Netflix or whatever it is that he's doing. I forgot the name of it, but I know it's like Asia's Netflix.
Live streaming services in Asia, huh?
Yeah. So yeah, that made him old, man. That stress on being the top man of a company.
Very true.
You're always on the phone. Got two phones and shit, and going back and forth, and got to say this and say that, and wheel and deal all over the world. So.
Oh man, gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. Shane O'Mac. And you know what? I don't know if you've heard any rumors, because I haven't necessarily heard any specific rumors, but I'm beginning to wonder if Stephanie is pregnant again. I thought she was. I thought I had read a report that she was, but I'm not 100% sure. But I have been noticing how she's been kept completely away from any type of physical altercation. Like you look at the attack by Roman Reigns on Monday Night Raw this week, when she pretty much just sat in a van and screamed.
Yeah, but she ain't supposed to be involved in no altercation. Roman Reigns ain't supposed to be beating up on her.
Well, no, not necessarily like Roman Reigns beating up on her, but old Stephanie would at least pull a chair and try to hit him with it, save her man. New Stephanie just sits there and screams.
She's afraid because he's the captain now.
He's the captain now. Oh man. That's still gonna always make me laugh, and that meme you did was awesome, dude. That was great.
Yeah, I was just thinking about. I was like, I'm gonna throw these two pictures together. This is for Kevin.
I showed my fiance as soon as I saw it. I was like, look at this. Like Colden took my joke and made it a meme. Go figure. Well, it ain't my joke. I done seen everybody from Captain America, the Captain America Civil War people did a meme with Spider-Man talking about I'm the captain now. So everybody's been using it, but I used it for that segment. There you go.
Yeah, and I made it a reality.
There you go. But yeah, so far the past 2 weeks of Raw have been I do like the I will say this. I do like the Gold Dust R-Truth segments, like the one from SmackDown tonight when Gold Dust wrote no on that nigga's head and he was like, on, yeah, it's on,
y'all. Hell yeah.
R-Truth.
Yeah, I like that back and forth because it's going to ultimately end up as them as a tag team.
Yeah, and hopefully a decent run as a tag team. I would not mind at all seeing R-Truth and Goldust have a decent run. Maybe not as tag team champs, but definitely as a tag team. I think they would bring some much needed comedy and levity to the WWE, because I think that as much as we get serious about the wrestling, New Day, I think I'm kind of over them and the comedic side of them. I think it's time for them. Go ahead.
The problem is with them, it's annoying because they burn out everything. Like in every promo, you get bootios in every promo.
Yep.
You get the horn in every promo. You get all this like it's way too much. They got too much going on. Dancing like I mean, you take damn near every gimmick possible and put it into one.
Yeah. And
then you become a bad guy because you're always doing all these antics and stuff. So people like you, like to hate you.
Yeah.
Because you think you're better than them and you talk smack, about the town and stuff when you come there. And that's cool. But since the League of Nations started up, they've become faces, basically. Mm-hmm. And it don't work as faces.
Yep, exactly. They do not work.
So what they need to do is get done with this League of Nations bullcrap and then go back to being heels again.
Because they work better as bad guys. I don't think they work as, yeah.
But yeah, and I seen that twist was like 2 weeks ago, I think, when the League of Nations came out and beat them down, and they were getting all the heat and all the boos and all that, and it switched. It was kind of like when Del Rio beat down Dolph Ziggler, and got booed the whole match,
Yep.
And it I was like, well, if the League of Nations getting all this heat, then they just did a face turn. The New Day just did a face turn. And, yeah, for the last 2 weeks, it just ain't worked for me with the New Day.
I can feel you. And that's the key thing to it, is that the New Day need to have good faces to face off against, which is funny because you would think they already had New Day, they already got League of Nations, they've got the Ascension, who are, I don't know what the hell Ascensions are, 1980 promo time, that's what they are. But
he's Black Lightning, I'm White Thunder, together with a perfect storm. What y'all mean, Gene? It's getting cloudy.
But yeah, the Ascension is there. But I'm like, you had the New Day as this heel tag. All you needed to do was build up a face tag team, the Usos, whether it be the Usos or Dudley Boys or whatever, and have them take the belts from New Day. Really, you've had several skilled tag teams in the ring with New Day. So it's not like it's the other wrestlers aren't talented enough to hold the title. No, there's been some guys that are more than worthy enough to hold the title. Why New Day is not dropping it, I don't know, because their gimmick is nowhere near as over as it was, say, 6 months ago.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
And so, but we'll see. I'm like I said, we're not bookers for WWE, but they have this tendency sometimes to listen to us. So please, let's get New Day back as bad guys, and let's do this thing right if you're gonna do it. And shit, why you had to make Roman Reigns a bad guy too? I know that's never gonna happen, but hell, I can hope.
Yeah.
And getting Dean Ambrose the belt, damn it. While I'm at it, shit. If I'm gonna throw everything on the list, throw that on the list too.
Well, he got the beast to try to kill, man. He got a chainsaw and a baseball bat with barbed wire. Dean Ambrose got to go kill a beast.
I will say that those bits over the past couple of weeks have been pretty cool with Mick Foley giving him the barbed wire bat and Terry Funk giving him the chainsaw. Like those bits have been pretty good. I've enjoyed them.
Yeah, I like that meme you put up. The
one with Al Snow?
Al Snow?
Yeah. He's like, I want to come help you, but I'm not giving you head. Sorry. That was awesome. I liked your one about Tommy Dreamer. Did you create that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tommy Dreamer, spoiler alert. I'm bringing you a fact of tax. Of thumbtacks.
I would love to see it. That would be awesome. If old ECW guys, Rhino's with the company, so why not? Why not have him come out with a trash can full of kendo sticks and bats and give it to Dean, and then have Tommy Dreamer come out with a bag full of tacks? Yeah. And then have Abyss make his WWE debut at WrestleMania by helping Dean Ambrose beat Brock Lesnar. Nah, will never happen. But a man can dream, can't he?
Well, speaking of TNA talent, Eric Young and Bobby Roode are no longer with the company.
Yeah, I saw that, but I was kind of confused about it. I meant to ask you about that on Facebook. I thought Beer Money just recently won the tag team titles.
Yeah, a few weeks ago, they got the titles, and then on the last tapings, Bobby Roode and James Storm lost the titles.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if the money wasn't right for the contracts, or what, or they got offers from somewhere else or anything. I don't know. I haven't really looked into it since the day I seen the tweets of Eric Young and Bobby Roode. They both signed their contracts together in 2004 on the same day, on the same table or whatever, right next to each other, signing their contracts.
Mm-hmm.
And they left on the same day.
Wow.
I don't know if TNA offered them anything or whether it was too small or, I don't know. And like I said, I don't know if another company or whatever has grabbed them up. I know Bobby Roode was working with GFW.
Okay.
But I think that was as an independent wrestler, not as contracted. So,
so let's talk a little bit. Where do they drop? Does Eric Young make a debut in WWE? Like, do you think that's actually a feasible thing to happen?
I think so. I think Eric Young should be in WWE. He's gotten over 10 plus characters.
Yeah.
In the last 12 years. That's almost an average of a different character every year, and actually getting them over and winning titles and getting fanfare and everything. He's gotten over so many characters that he's an asset to any company he's in.
True.
So him showing up at TNA and being the crazy Eric Young that we know, he can run through the whole damn talent there at NXT.
True.
So Bobby Roode, he's like a modern Triple H.
I can see that.
He's a general. He really is. I'm not gonna say his mic skills are perfect or anything, but in ring he's definitely a general.
Yeah.
So he's an asset too to any company he's in.
I think if he had previous workings with Global Force, I would assume that should be a potential destination for Bobby Roode. Is that he can go and invest more time into helping Jeff Jarrett grow the Global Force name.
Yeah, I can see him doing that, but I can also see him going over to Japan for a while.
Yeah.
I can see Eric Young going to Japan for a while too. I don't know if he's still doing his TV show Off the Hook, his fishing show. I don't know if he's still doing that or not. But yeah, I can see them working well in Japan.
True. Going to ROH or New Japan Pro, something like that.
Yeah, all the above, man. Like I said, they're both assets to any company they're in, any company around the world.
Very true, but we were so happy to see Beer Money come back together.
Yeah, man, I was excited to watch TNA again, so I could see some Beer Money action. And
no,
well, they destroyed it. I can only, up to the takings to when they dropped the belt. And then that's it. No more.
damn.
And that's kind of crazy, too, though, because, James Storm with the NXT, and he had an uncontracted match.
Right.
And then they offered him the contract, and TNA comes back with a crazy-ass contract, and he has to take the TNA money because it's more than the WWE money. So he goes back to TNA and does his tag team thing, gets the belts, and then all of a sudden Bobby Roode's like, oh, my contract's up, I'm not signing again for some reason. Or TNA is like, your contract's up, we're not offering for some reason.
That's just wild.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that kind of destroyed it. And then Eric Young was the Legends champ. He had Booker T's belt running around with it. So he had to drop that too on the last taking that he did.
Wow.
So it's kind of crazy, the situation. Not really sure, exactly what that situation is. Something don't matter, because neither party said, oh, we released them, or, oh, our contract was up, so we're moving on, And then there's no other, statements about if there's a potential company in the future. So it's kind of weird, in a sense.
I don't know, man.
But now TNA, man, looked like, almost looks like ECW, not the original, but the Vince McMahon version.
That's what TNA looks like now?
You got Lashley, Galloway, like all these WWE guys are over there now.
Dang. See,
Maria Kanellis, she's over there now. Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy's over there.
I was gonna say, isn't that what happened to WCW right before they went under?
What?
They had just their talent roster was pretty much filled with a bunch of ex WWE guys, and they were putting on a good show with a little bit of their own talent mixed in, and then they're putting on decent shows, but just not really enough. I don't know, man.
Yeah, well, they were trying to pull up younger guys too at that time, and it just really wasn't working out character-wise for that. Because I mean, like Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Hulk Hogan, all them, had their creative control power. Yeah. And then you had Vince Russo coming in, and then when you try to revamp, when Bischoff went back, when you try to revamp and bring in new people, it's kind of hard to get them over when whoever you put them against has creative control and won't lose to them.
Right. And you're like, look,
so it's kind of situation, bad situation to be in. So that's really what killed him.
We killed him, all right.
WWE was taking all the good guys, from pretty much every division that they had over there. I mean, when you think about it, the Radical was coming over, Jericho like 6 months before that. Yeah. There was a whole bunch of picking going on. But then, you had Austin's character getting red hot, or white hot, whatever you want to call it. The Rock's character trying to get white hot. DX was white hot. I mean, when you got so much talent that's on top of their game, and then you look back at WWE WWE at the time, WWE was far superior.
Very true. Oh, I miss those days, man. I miss those days.
Yeah, definitely.
There was something that you had just said that triggered a memory, but then the memory went away as quickly as it came. Gotta stop smoking.
You only get a little bit of pleasure.
Should. But that was what I wanted to talk about. Was we talked about Mr. Terry Bolla and his porn tape.
Bolea.
Rich nigga. All right, how about that?
$115 million. And don't say the N word around Hulk Hogan.
All right. A rich motherfucker.
Yeah, he had some problems.
He's a rich motherfucker. 115 million. I loved all the memes going around Facebook about only man to ever do one porn movie and get paid $115 million for it.
Highest paid porn star in the business.
Yep. Oh man. Yeah, like Hulk, you won your case, but wow. That's all I can say is wow.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. He threw for 140, but got 115. That jury or whoever fucking allowed that was fucking retarded, man. Can't believe we live in a society that does that. Give him $5 million for his motherfucking problem, not 115.
But didn't you know? But he's Terry Bollea, and then there's Hulk Hogan who has a 10-inch penis, but Terry don't have that. He only has 8-inch penis. But Hulk Hogan, he when he in Hulk mode, the penis grows. It grows, man.
It gets bigger.
That's just awesome, man. Mr. Bollea, thank you for giving me one of the greatest moments of 2016, and we're only 3 months into it. And I am proud to say that I have virgin eyes when it comes to the Hulk Hogan / Terry Bollea sex tape. I've never seen it. I have no desire to see it. I won't ever be seeing it like so many other sex tapes. I've only seen like 3 seconds of the Kim Kardashian sex tape, and I've never seen any of the Paris Hilton sex tape. So, yeah, let's add this to the list.
Man, you ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie.
Well, I'm dead serious. I've never seen it and have zero interest in seeing it. Like watching Hulk sit. Oh yeah, brother. Oh yeah. No, I'm good. I'm all right. I don't need to see that. Giving a long stroke to some tiny female. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good too.
I'd rather remember him coming out to "I Am a Real American" at a WWE event or WWF event. Like, I'd rather remember that. Not stain my memory.
I'd rather not remember him at all.
Damn.
I'd rather remember Macho Man Randy Savage.
Ooh, yeah, the Mega Pimp.
Yeah.
This is my man. That's the man that should still be here today. No offense to Hulk. Like, good job on your health and all, but yeah. Macho Man should still be here.
Yeah, he should. And Piper should still be here too.
Hey, speaking of Piper, I read a random article today on wrestling on wrestlers that were randomly related, and there were actually only 2 on there that surprised me or that I didn't already know about. One was that Edge and Val Venus were in-laws for 3 years. I guess during the beginning of their tenures, Edge married Val Venus's sister, and so they were brothers-in-law for a little bit. And the one that really surprised me was I knew Roddy Piper was Canadian. I did not know he was a cousin to Bret Hart.
Are you sure your facts are straight?
Yeah, I might be wrong. I just read an article. I'm not saying I'm right. My facts may be completely wrong. The number one, I don't deny it. Like I said, everything I read from just random pages as I'm flipping through my Facebook page, and there was this random article that popped up that said wrestling relationships that you may not have known about, and it was 5 of them, and the other 3 I forget who they were, but I knew about all 3 of those. It was stuff like Roman Reigns and the Usos and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, I knew that. But yeah, one was Val Venus and Edge, and then the other one said Roddy Piper was actually Bret Hart's cousin.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if it's true. We could ask Google. Hey, let's have a Google moment. Google moment.
Google.
There it is. It's even one of the Google questions. I put is Roddy Piper and it says 10 Hart family, Hart wrestling family. In his autobiography, wrestler Roddy Piper claims himself to be a cousin of the Hart family.
There you go.
Well, there you go.
Now Google the Edge Val Venus thing.
Okay, let's see it. Let's have another Google moment.
Google.
Edge
Google.
married to Val Venus. His sister. Edge and Val Venus. He and his wife have 2 daughters. Alana Morley married Adam Edge Copeland on November 8th, 2001, according to Val Venus's Wikipedia page, and divorced him on March 10th, 2004.
That's around Lita time, ain't it?
Yeah. And now, no money at all for the person that can guess it correctly. Who is Adam Edge Copeland married to right now?
Are you asking me or are you asking everybody else? Because can't nobody else call in.
Exactly. Just for those who want to know.
I was confused. That Phoenix, fool.
Yep. The scariest woman I've
They
ever
got a baby.
Huh?
They've had a baby.
Have they?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know how I feel. Like, no offense to Beth Phoenix, but I'm not even gonna comment on that because I might end up getting my ass with awesomeness.
You didn't watch. You didn't watch the Edge and Christian podcast for Stone Cold on the WWE Network for only $9.99?
$9.99? No, I didn't. But if you subscribe now, you get the shit for free, you motherfuckers. Anyway, sorry, had to get my freaking.
I subscribe for Mania.
Oh man. But yeah, like that I did not know. Well, congratulations to Edge and Beth Phoenix on having a baby. It's a great thing.
Like a year or 2 ago. It's old news, Kev.
Well, hold on. There you go. I went back 2 years in time and said it back then. Since we was doing the show 2 years ago. Oh, man. Wow. We have been doing this for 4 years, Cole.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah, we old, man.
So we're going to take a commercial?
Yeah, let's take that commercial, man. We had about 45 minutes. So let's go ahead and take that first commercial break. I'm going to run them back-to-back commercials, and then we'll go ahead and come back and talk some more wrestling with the Perfect Storm right here on the Raw Impact Unleashed.
On Spreaker.com. You heard.
All right, folks. Now let me tell you a little bit about where 4 Aces stretches beyond just Spreaker.com and our radio shows here, the plethora of radio shows and different voices that you hear here. We also have our hands out there in the world of video blogs with the Raw Impact Unleashed, as well as Double K's Classroom blog, the West Coast Bias .blogspot.com is one of our first video blogs, as well as the Raw Impact Unleashed blog, .blogspot.com, which is another one of our video blogs, as well as our fan pages, which are updated almost every other day to every day for the Raw Impact Unleashed, Planet of Coal, Double K's Classroom, 4 Aces Presents in general, and also Now vs. Then and Now vs. Then West. You can find Facebook fan pages for all your favorite 4 Aces shows, as well as you can find us on YouTube now, where you can see the first 3 episodes of the 4 Aces Presents web series, produced by the one and only Saint, out there killing it, getting the killer interviews. So keep listening in. We get a couple of new episodes about every month to every other month. So it's a great watch. I've starred in a couple of the episodes. We have great bands and great artists, as well as great hosts from Crazy Chick Productions and Essie from Dirty Talk 101. So guys, keep checking us out. We're constantly expanding, and this world of 4 Aces Presents is constantly getting better. Peace. What's up, world? This is Double K here from West Coast Bias, otherwise known as K Double from the Raw Impact Unleashed as well. I'm here to tell you about the weekly lineup for 4 Aces Presents here on Spreaker.com. Mondays, we have Now vs. Then at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. On Tuesdays, we have IROC Radio, 11:30 a.m. On Wednesdays, we have Now vs. Then West, coming on at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, about 1 in the morning Eastern. On Fridays, we have Revolving Door episodes, or Revolving Door Fridays as we call it, as it's Double K's Classroom and Planet of Coal, giving you your weekly doses of entertainment value. Then on Saturdays, we have the Trollgazer Gaming Show, featuring James B. and Randy. You be sure to listen into them, because they'll be sure to make you laugh. And on Sundays, as usual, we have West Coast Bias, featuring the amazing one O'Malley, Mr. Suave himself, and Double K, and every now and then, the one and only Coach, The Duel. So be sure to keep listening in to 4 Aces Presents right here on Spreaker.com. Peace. All right, and we are back. Hey, man, one of the things we didn't really talk about before the break that I was just thinking about while we were talking off air is the 7-man, or is it 8-man, or is it 6-man ladder match that's going to take place at WrestleMania. 7-man for the IC title.
7-man for KO Mania. Intercontinental Championship, the third ladder match is going down. I think that since last year, they're going to keep doing that. They're going to keep putting the 7-man tag team, or 7-man Intercontinental Championship ladder match. And I don't know who's going to win it, to tell you the truth.
Really?
I got a top couple that I think may win it. Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens could retain. Dolph Ziggler possibly. Actually, he's just the one I want to win it, but I think Sami Zayn has more potential to win it than anybody, because it continues the feud with Kevin Owens.
Yeah, who, Dolph Ziggler?
Huh?
Hasn't Dolph been the one majorly feuding with him recently?
That's because Sami Zayn got hurt though.
True.
But since Sami Zayn's back, and I think the people would want to see that more than the Dolph Ziggler Kevin Owens feud. Just what we've been seeing. So I think if Sami Zayn wins, Kevin Owens wants to come back and get his title from it, and that progresses the feud even more. So I can really see Zayn winning it. But yeah, man, I can't see what's his name? Zack Ryder.
Yeah.
I can't see him. I can't see
Stardust.
half of the Lucha Jack. Can't see him winning it. So yeah, man. I mean, those are my top prospects.
Well, I'll say this: it would be interesting to see Sin Cara win the IC title, which we both know he won't. But it would be interesting to see him win the IC title and have Kalisto somehow retain over Ryback, and have them, be a tag team running with the US and IC title. But WWE just doesn't seem to be trending in that direction anymore. So I just don't see them doing it either. If by some random happenstance Sin Cara does win the IC title, I don't see. Then I think Sin Cara will, or not Sin Cara, but Kalisto will definitely drop the U.S. title, and vice versa. If Kalisto retains, then I think it's almost a sure sign that Sin Cara is not going to win.
Well, I don't think either one of them's going to win. I think Ryback's going to win the U.S. Cup, and Sin Cara's not going to win the Intercontinental Cup.
Now, has Ryback had the U.S. belt before? I thought he won the U.S. I know he's been an IC title champion before.
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. But we're going to find out.
Yeah.
If you did, Google it.
Google moment.
I don't know if he has or not, but I believe in Mania he's going to win. The big guy will be beating the little guy.
The big guy. Sorry.
And that might be the theme of this WrestleMania when you think about it. Because you got Ryback versus Kalisto, big guy versus little guy. You got Brock Lesnar versus Dean Ambrose, big guy versus little guy. You got The Undertaker versus Shane McMahon, big guy versus little guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's kind of like the Mania theme, big guy versus little guy. And everybody's pretty much about the same size in the kind of match. And then you got some big guys, the Triple H and then and then the tag team titles is up. So you got some little guys and some big guys.
Yeah.
Some big guys.
and yeah, I can see what you're saying. Like the reoccurring theme throughout it is, but how many of the little guys win? Because in general, as a public, you want to see the little guy win. But we've already said, we most likely expect that Dean Ambrose would be that one match where I would expect the little guy to win. Like, no offense to Brock, it would make sense in a real life scenario that Brock Lesnar would crush Dean Ambrose, but you're also talking about a no holds barred match here, and bats and all that stuff is going to be involved. So I could easily see Dean Ambrose walking out the victor.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, that would be your rule right there. So all the other little guys got to lose.
Yeah. And then you also have the triple threat divas match between Charlotte, Sasha Banks, and Becky Lynch, and you also have the what's suspected to going to be a 6 diva tag match with, I believe they said it's possible it could be Brie Bella, Alicia Fox, and Paige somehow taking on Lana and Team Bad.
I don't think Lana is ready.
I don't either.
In action. But getting back to the Divas Championship match, I want anybody but Charlotte to win.
Full disclosure, guys, Cole didn't think Charlotte should have won it when she won it. Didn't think she should have it right now, that she's not ready, and I agree 100% with him. And so just about every defense we've talked about how she needs, okay, this is the one, she should drop it, and I believe it. I actually believe WrestleMania is a perfect time to have her drop it. Because it makes no sense. Like my girl thinks that they're going to give Charlotte the longest reigning thing over Nikki Bella, but I don't. I don't think that she's earned that right to be in that record book as the longest reigning Divas champion ever. So I doubt she'll even come really too much closer to touching Nikki Bella's record. But I believe that it will be that she will drop the belt at WrestleMania, because it's just time. I'm thinking it's time for either Sasha Banks or Becky Lynch to have their moment in the sun. Preferably Sasha Banks, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah. Well, I'm preferring Becky Lynch. So, you ain't the boss of me. But it shot Sasha would be great to have it too. I just think Charlotte's time is over, and it needs to be over, just like you said. So moving on.
To answer our Google. Go ahead.
What did you say?
I was going to say, to answer our Google question, Ryback is only a one-time Intercontinental Champion, and that's it.
Well, he's about to be a one-time United States champion.
Faux show.
Because he's the captain now.
Thug life. Danny McBride, one of the funniest characters in acting. Gotta love the man. Between Eastbound and Down and This Is the End, that man is just fucking hilarious. But yeah, Ryback one time. Let's make Ryback the first time Divas champion. The big guy goes crazy, goes out to the Divas match, scares everybody off, intimidates all the women out of the ring, and then grabs the Divas title and walks away with it.
That's messed up, bro.
The big guy. I'm sorry. I think it would be funny. I don't know, man. I don't know. I have this weird feeling that the Shane Taker match is going to close WrestleMania. Of course, we know if it doesn't close WrestleMania, it'll definitely close one of the top hours. I think they're going to try to set this up kind of like they did, except without the extra match, the Daniel Bryan. You know how they kind of put that at the end just so that there could be that grand celebration. And I think that Roman Reigns Triple H match will come right before Taker. Will come the top of the hour before Taker and Shane McMahon, which I believe will be the closing match.
Well, like I said, I can't judge the Hell in a Cell.
Well, no, I was just saying I think it's going to close the match, like because I think regardless of whether or not Shane or not match, close the pay-per-view, because regardless of whether or not Shane wins or Taker wins, if Taker wins, you know you're still going to get a pop from the crowd, even though Taker's supposed to be the bad guy. You're still going to get that pop from the crowd because he's Taker. You know, and the crowd is always behind Taker when he wins. So, you know, whether you have Shane win or you have Taker or Taker wins, you're still going to get that huge pop at the end of the night. And I think they'll want to ride out on that note as opposed to, you know what I'm saying, having that note die out with, if you do put the Roman Reigns match as the main event and you have Roman Reigns win, you know, then it kind of kills the crowd. because the crowd's not really behind him or wanting to see him get that victory.
Who?
Roman Reigns.
Why won't the crowd want to see him get that victory?
I just
He's
don't
got
think
the crowd behind him now.
But that's the thing about it. I don't necessarily think that they have the crowd behind him at this point. Like, yeah, he's getting a reaction. Like, by Cena standards, yeah, Roman Reigns is pretty damn popular because the crowd boos him just as loud as the some that cheer him. But as far as having that moment, like where you're gonna close WrestleMania with Roman Reigns holding the belt and the crowd cheering for him, I just don't see it.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I can see it, but I think again that if Shane loses before that, and they close out, it'll affect their match badly. Even if Roman wins, because the authority's still there and everybody's disappointed Shane McMahon's not going to be around no more. Yeah. So it'll kind of kill the thing. But if Shane wins and then Roman wins, it's like a whole new WWE. Yeah. It's about to get crazy. So I think the fans will be going crazy if Shane won before the Roman thing. But yeah, Shane losing before Roman, it would kill the mood. But I'm like, yeah, I think the Hell in a Cell should be the main event to keep that suspense. Even if Roman, wins before that, yeah, he'll get his pop and all that. But then Shane, everybody wants to see what's going to happen between Shane and Undertaker match. That's the key match. And even if Shane loses at that point, everybody will do and go crazy and all that, but it won't reflect Roman Reigns' performance.
Right. You might even want to, and this is going to sound weird, but you might even want to choose to open the night with the Reigns Triple H match if you're going to have Reigns win. So then that way you kind of get that out the way, and then you can allow these other matches like the AJ Styles Y2J match, the tag team title match, etc., to shine. And you go the Dean Ambrose Brock Lesnar match right before the Hell in a Cell match to close. The only issue with that is I know the WWE's little rule about the WWE Championship defense must be at least one of the main events of the evening.
Well, I don't know if that's actually a rule or not.
It seems to be, because that seems to be the route that they want to take consistently.
Well, that is your most prestigious belt in the company, and when you're defending the most prestigious belt, that's usually the main event, homie. that's how it goes.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I've also seen some second hour, maybe 2.5 hours in defenses and still have a couple of matches, and then the main event before with the title.
Well, I just thought of something like literally right now while you were talking. The Rock's supposed to be at WrestleMania this year. Now, what's to say The Rock doesn't end up having not necessarily a physical impact on the Shane Undertaker match, but has an impact on the Shane Undertaker match, and to an extent, effectively helping Shane win the match.
I don't know. Possibly. But I don't know. I think if The Rock was going to help anybody, he would help Roman Reigns win the World Heavyweight Championship.
Now I thought about that too, because if you give us The Rock coming out and helping him beat Triple H, then you set up that potential the match that they've been teasing for the past few years of Triple H and The Rock at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
You know, they've been teasing that for the past few years, so that would definitely be a good start to a build up with that. And if there's two guys that are better suited to work a year-long program with each other, it's The Rock and Triple H.
Yeah, I mean, I can see it working that way.
Yeah,
but then again, I could show up like he did at the Mania this past year that we was at, and not interfere or fight with nobody. Just come out there and do his little thing, and that's it.
Yeah, very true. Very, very true.
But you never know what they got in store. Anything is possible at this point. I just hope Shane wins, man. This is the only time I want the Undertaker to actually lose at Mania.
You know, I want to see Shane in controlling interest of Raw. I would love to see them split the brands again. You know, there's been a lot of talk about that Shane's going to win the match and that that's what they're thinking of doing. And I would love to see him do it again. You know, the main reason why I would love to see them split the brands again is because it would give them a reason to bring up a lot more talent from NXT. You know, to flush out and fill out the rosters. You know, so we would see a Finn Balor, a Samoa Joe. You know, we already see Sami Zayn. We might see a Baron Corbin, an Apollo. What is his name? Apollo. You know what I'm talking about. From NXT, it's not Apollo Creed, obviously. Ha! Damn it, I can't remember the guy's name. But the black dude in NXT, the buff dude.
Well, I don't need to be on the main roster if you don't know his name.
I just don't watch much NXT. That's why I don't know his name. I haven't watched.
That's your problem. That's your problem.
Yeah, but I know they got a lot of talent down there from the few times that I have watched it. Shoot, they need to bring up Asuka. Emma's gotten a lot better. She needs to be back on the main roster. Love me some Eve Marie. They need to bring up Enzo and Amore. I've been saying that for friggin' the past couple of months.
Man, Eve Marie fucking sucks.
I wouldn't know. You'd have to ask her husband.
She sucks. I can tell. I just look at her. I know she sucks.
Oh, man.
Swallows, but I know she sucks.
My girl got me watching Total Divas, so I've been seeing way too much of Eve Marie.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Oh, and let me give a lot of credit to the WWE guys, because I've stated in many times in many places that if you ever watch the USA Network, which is the primary home of WWE programming at this moment on television, they have a show called Chrisley Knows Best. And I personally hate Todd Chrisley's voice. It sounds like nails on a chalkboard to me. Not really a big fan of his. But the spot they did on Monday Night Raw with the Divas and him, I loved it. I really enjoyed it. And
the Snickers commercial back off.
Yeah, and the fact that he turned it to Natalya was just even better. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it. You know what I like even better?
What's that?
The WWE has a good sponsor. Because I be loving some Snickers, man.
Oh, man. You turn into a mean motherfucker when you hungry, Cole. Eat a goddamn Snickers.
I know, man. I keep some around all the time.
Yeah. Even though I will give Snickers credit for some of the best commercials this year with the Willem Dafoe Marilyn Monroe commercial. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, had Eugene Levy under the grape.
Oh man, yeah, that was just awesome. Oh man, but yeah. So kudos to WWE on that little fake commercial spot. That was pretty awesome. But overall, like I said, Raw in itself has done better, but not what I would expect out of Road to WrestleMania as a whole. Like, they've given us some great moments, but I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting. I'll say it like that. It may not be WWE's issue. It may be my issue because I don't necessarily know what I was expecting out of the Road to WrestleMania.
Yeah. It's been cool, but something's missing. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's John Cena being gone. I don't know. It's a whole bunch of people being gone. That's what it is.
I think that's what it is. I think it's the lack of star power. You have no, as much as we bitch about John Cena, as much as we bitch about Randy Orton, as much as I bitched about Seth Rollins, I think I kind of miss him. I think I really do. Like, seeing them every week, seeing them come out, and being able to be annoyed with them every single week.
Yeah. Oh, man. My bad.
No problem. It just don't feel right, man.
And Neville got hurt.
Oh, great.
He broke his ankle.
You know what it is, man? Somebody systematically has it out to ruin our fucking WrestleMania. That's all it is. That's all it is. Somebody's got it out to ruin our fucking WrestleMania. That's it, man.
Yeah. Well, good news is Randy Orton's doing his rehab in his shoulder and shit. So
we'll get an RKO out of nowhere soon?
Hopefully. I don't know how soon, but I seen an article where he went to a doctor and he don't have to have neck surgery.
Sweet.
So he's not, that thing a few months back when it was, after shoulder surgery, he's got neck surgery and he's going to be out forever and a day. That ain't true no more.
Well, man, I'll say it like this, though. I got to give you credit. You were right. Man, AJ Styles is only going to bust out the Styles Clash every now and then. I've seen that now he's gone to this flying forearm shit as his finisher, or as one of his finishers. So I'm thinking like you talked about, I want to say it was a couple of months ago, you talked about the fact of them potentially setting it up to where the Styles Clash is only used, every now and then, or in rare occasions. It's not used in every single match.
Yeah, he's with the flying forearm, man. The phenomenal forearm is what they're calling it. Which is okay, I guess, but you always got to have that setup of having to go outside the ring and then do the springboard. It opens it up for a lot of miscues, I guess, from the flying forearm. You won't hit it every time, you know what I mean? People will get out the way, and it's a potential for you to lose the match in that sense, I guess. But then again, as long as you hit it, I mean, I guess you're good. But, yeah, it opens it up.
Yep, big time. And that's another match that may or may not take place at WrestleMania. They have not confirmed it yet. We should probably know by next week, considering that's what's considered the go-home episode for Raw before WrestleMania. But the Styles AJ, the Y2 AJ match, I'll call it. I think that these two will be able to give us something phenomenal, pardon the pun, in general.
Yeah, it'll be a good match. Whether it's a Mania or Raw or SmackDown or wherever, them two dudes go.
Yep.
And they go hard, so it should be interesting. I think they bring out even more Mania. But I feel right now, storyline wise, Jericho hasn't accepted or some shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I believe Monday night we'll know that Jericho is accepting, and they'll put on one hell of a match at Mania.
Oh yeah, big time. Real quick, kind of off wrestling subject, just want to let the people know, listen in on Saturday, should be pre or post Trailgazer Gaming. We haven't quite decided, so you're just going to kind of have to listen in and look out for the post, but we're going to be doing the 4 Aces Roundtable talking Batman v Superman. Cole, are you excited about that movie? We got this is supposed to be DC's big answer to the Avengers, the beginning of the Justice League series, and yeah, it's supposed to be epic. I know you plan on seeing it sometime in the next couple of weeks. So, are you excited though? Are you happy to be going to see this? Is this a movie you've been waiting for? Or?
Nah, not really.
No, not a big DC guy, huh?
No, I really am. I got Batman shit all over the place. Not a big Superman fan. I have, kept up with it and all that. It ain't like I'm like, oh, fuck Superman. I don't care about him. But
yeah.
I'm not overly excited about it. But I'm looking forward to it. I can put it that way. I'm looking forward to seeing it, and but it's not like I gotta go. Opening night. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be in the line. I'm gonna wait, an hour and a half to get my tickets. No, fuck that shit. It ain't that drastic,
Well,
I hope they do a really good job on it. What I'm excited to see is Suicide Squad.
Yeah, that one looks really good.
And that comes out in a couple of months, so I'll be ready for that one.
For sure. Like I'll be honest with you, the movie that I was really looking forward to already came out, and that was Deadpool. This movie I'm looking forward to, but the movie that's number 2 or was 1A on my list, I believe comes out in May or towards the end of next month, and that is Captain America: Civil War. That's definitely the movie that I've been waiting for this year, just like every other Marvel movie, the Avengers movies, the Iron Man movies. I doubt with this one though, I'm gonna kind of lay off. You heard me express my sentiment before we went on air that I do not pay $10+ for a movie ticket. I'm good. I will get my ass up early and go to the early showing and pay $7.50, or wait till it's at the $4 movie theater and go see that sumbitch for $4. But I will not, or download it if I can find a good enough copy and watch it for free. But or stream it. Fuck. But I refuse to pay $10.75 for a movie, and I'll do whatever I can to avoid paying that much for a fucking movie. I'm good. But so I will be seeing Batman v Superman this Saturday morning. Part of the reason why I brought it up is because, like I said, we will be doing the round table at some point on Saturday live. Myself, the Saint, I believe we should be joined by Mr. Suave as well, and Randy from Trailgazer, to just discuss the movie, discuss the positive, negative merits. So, spoiler alert: if you have not seen the movie by Saturday, I would not suggest listening into the round table until after you've seen the movie, because we're going to be discussing specific details from the movie throughout the show. But that's on Saturday. We got Planet of Cold tomorrow, and man, yeah, good weekend. Trailgazer Gaming on Saturday as well. But yeah, I just wanted to drop that out there, because a lot of these comic book movies, man, like I tell you this much: this week, I want to say the past 2 weeks have pretty much been the first time that I have been this far, like almost 2 weeks behind on almost all of my comic book shows, from Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. to The Flash, Arrow, things like that. Like I'm actually behind right now, and that's a rarity for me. Normally I'm caught up by the end of every week. But all these shows got me hyped on all these movies, and it's the time of the geek right now, the comic book geek, that is. They're putting just about every feasible comic book storyline you could ever want to see into real life movie forms. I'm looking forward to the X-Men Apocalypse movie. Outside of the crappy look for the character Apocalypse, and the choice of Olivia Munn to play Psylocke, everything else about that movie looks amazing.
Yeah. I can't wait for all these movies to come out, man. Yeah. I'm definitely a fan. I already want a Deadpool 2. That's how much a fan I am of all these comic book movies. Deadpool 2 needs to be coming out soon.
Mm-hmm. Deadpool, the original Deadpool, if you haven't seen it, get your fucking ass out there and see it, because that movie is fucking hilarious. I just rewatched it again at home about 3-4 days ago, and with my parents, because they hadn't seen it, and that movie is just fucking hilarious. Just is. Ryan Reynolds was the perfect person to play that role.
Yeah, he did it justice. It was a damn good movie.
Yep. Well, I will say this, though. I got to thank Deadpool, because thanks to Deadpool, and it's going to sound very cliche, but it's the dead truth, we're finally going to get the Spawn movie that we deserve. Like we're finally going to get the non-comic booky, real hardcore, edgy Spawn R-rated movie that we should have gotten a long time ago. No offense to the version with Michael Jai White. I enjoyed that version of the movie. But if you ever watch the animated Spawn series on HBO, because they had more liberation of what they could do with it, because it was HBO and it came on late night and it was animated, oh my God, it was so much better than the movie. And I would suspect that this R-rated version of this movie should be a lot better than the last live-action Spawn movie that we got.
Yeah, who's playing Spawn? Have they cast it yet?
No, they haven't cast it yet. They just announced that there will be an R-rated Spawn movie coming out in the future, is what they said. They didn't even announce what year, so we may be looking at 2020 or 2021 before we actually see it come to fruition. Like, it's still in its infant stages, from what I heard. But that it will have a lot more edgier of a script. And not to say like really, if you think back, the Michael Jai White version was pretty edgy itself, but it wasn't R-rated. It was PG-13, so they had to keep things at a certain level. But now they're going full on R, and I can't wait. I can't wait.
Yeah, that should be good.
But yeah, that's just kind of. Are there any indie shows? Does APW, BTW? Does anybody have a show going this weekend or no? Because I know it is Easter weekend.
Yeah, BTW's got a show tomorrow night at the Newark Pavilion. It's actually getting recorded for Kofi TV.
Sweet. Kofi TV? When did Kofi get a radio station? No, a TV station. God damn it. Expand.
Is it Kofi or Coffee?
But that's
Kofi
tight, though.
or Coffee? I don't know. Yeah,
TV 20. I know what you're talking about. I used to watch it as a kid.
Yeah. So they're doing a video recording or the TV taping, I should say.
So if you want a chance to be on TV, get your butt over to the BTW show. And have some fun. Enjoy a great wrestling show.
I believe doors open at 6:30 and show starts at 7, or doors open at 6:30 and show starts at 7:30. I don't know. But yeah, tomorrow night, Newark Pavilion, big time wrestling.
There you go. It's 1, 2, 3, man. Love it. Like I said, you'll get a great show, and I actually want to try to tune into the television taping whenever it airs. I would love to get that date so we could tell our listeners when it's going to air.
I'm pretty sure I'll get that information to you.
All right.
When I get that information to me.
For sure. Well, all right, Cole, you gonna keep your winning streak going? I think it's at what, 4 weeks straight at this point.
I don't know, 2, 3, 4, something like that.
You're on your way to a title shot. You just need a victory or 2 more.
I should already have a title. I mean, it's only 2 of them.
Nah, you got to beat Joey Vacant for it, man.
Man.
And then everybody that steps in the ring with Joey Vacant gets hurt.
Yeah, I know. It's terrible.
Oh man!
I want you to pull a KO and just leave.
And just leave.
And I'll win by count out.
All right. Then here we go. Fuck you. Fuck the ref. I'm out. Keep your title. I don't want nothing to do with this shit. Y'all can kiss my ass, man. Kiss my ass.
Cause she was a bitch.
Fuck you. 8, 9, 10. Ring the bell.
Ding, 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 ding. And your winner, Marco, your boy Cole.
Oh, man. All right, Mr. Gene Ambrose. I guess we could tell these folks we will check them out next week, brother.
Yeah, we said they would check us out next week.
Oh, yeah. That's right. We won't check y'all out. Y'all check us the fuck out, all right? As we have our go home episode right before WrestleMania, and then you can tune in the next week after that for 2 shows, because we're going to do the Monday night show after WrestleMania, and then we're going to do the Thursday night show. All right, y'all. So 3 episodes of Raw Impact Unleashed coming up within the next 2 weeks. Y'all know y'all love it. Everybody loves it because it's the Raw Impact Unleashed, bitches. Till next week. Peace.
Take it easy.